Welcome back, everybody, to the Jak and Daxter Precursor Legacy walkthrough. Last episode, we completed the majority of, completed the majority of the Sentinel Beach, one of my favorite areas in the game. And if you remember when we finished Forbidden Jungle, the fisherman who we so valiantly helped catch his fish allowed us to use his speedboat, which I guess we must have stolen in the opening cutscene. But we're now able to use it. We have permission. We can go to and from Sandover Village to Misty Island as we please, since we helped him out a great deal with his fish dilemma.
This place gives me the creeps. And trust me, it's a whole new experience when you're covered in fuzz.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, Daxter will constantly remind us that he does not like his new self as much as you think he would. So just grab those orbs here. There's only a couple scattered right here in the very beginning. You don't need to wander off too far. Now these guys right here, the skeleton foe, he does take 2 hits.
Hey, I see the sculptor's muse.
And this thing here is facing towards the wall right now, but that is the muse. Yeah, we should probably try and grab him right now. It's usually the first thing that I do. Don't take your time just like tunnel visioning on him. Sort of like clear all the enemies out of the way. You could even, if you wanted to, grab all the orbs and stuff nearby in this little section. Because he's not going to run all the way throughout Misty Island. He's just going to go in this like sort of pattern here. Sort of like a loop, if you will. And if you kill all the lurkers and get all the orbs and stuff, it'll make it easier just to focus on just catching the muse. He can be a little difficult to catch. Grab that guy there. Hide it in the mud. See a power cell off in the distance. A lot of stuff you can see from one point sometimes. So, like I said, don't let it distract you from what you're trying to do. So we pretty much got all the orbs in this little segment. So now we can just chase down this son of a bitch. Just grab this here. Come here. You just need to be persistent when chasing this guy. Oh, here's some orbs here. You gotta grab. Oh, I fell. I blame it on the camera angle. If you keep pressing square to punch at him, you'll grab him faster. Be able to keep up with him. And just like that, we grab him. Daxter does not like the muse that much, and he will gladly stuff him in Jak's back pouch, I guess.
Don't fall into the mist below us, because I don't think we'll make it back.
Yeah, the mist here below these rocks, if you fall into it, it will insta-kill you. And now we're gonna try to unlock this power cell here. Basically, there's like a string of blue eco opportunities we have to grab. And the mist he's talking about is that white mist down there, obviously. Now we can grab this one, and that one will just come to us. And we just roll and jump, and then just run over here. Make sure you jump on it. You have to jump on it to activate it. You don't want to just think you get near it and it'll turn on. You want to jump onto the platform and it'll activate and it'll take you over here to grab this lonely power cell. Like so. And then we glide across the Death Canyon. Here's our first time using red eco. So these guys normally take 2 hits. Grab the red eco, and he dies on 1 hit. How awesome. Walk down here. This is just like a little spot, not really too important. These ledges are false, they can break. Kill this guy, more false ledges. If you stand here and just, oh, maybe not. Oh! Go. Not that big of a deal. Crouch jump to get up there. Run through here. Grab this power cell up here. Or not power cell, the scout fly. Drop down. Double jump and then press circle. Immediately we get another scout fly, so scout flies come pretty quick here. Because I think this is one of the more larger areas in the game. So there's plenty of opportunities to miss items. So you want to be on the lookout. This is gonna open up the door here.
We remember what happened the last time we were here. It's an ambush, Jack! It's an ambush!
Not too big of a deal. Just kind of run in a circle. Pick your battles wisely. You can usually hit two of them at like the same time. Like the lingering hitbox that you have. I think the red eco is actually kind of pointless here since they normally die in 1 hit anyways. Unless it gives you some kind of damage buff that I've never noticed before. I think if we stand here, or no, they only shoot at this opening here, which is basically a dark eco silo, and the lurkers, as we know, being the henchmen of Gallmeyer, trying to break open this dark eco thing.
Let's keep you out of the ooze, okay?
And we'll figure out why they're trying to do so later on. And if you remember this from the very opening cutscene, this is right where Daxter falls in and changes into the Ozel he currently is. And there's a power cell waiting for us right here. Because we explored this area as it's familiar to us. We'll come back later and we'll break open these boxes. This is where some red eco would be handy. Oh, there's red eco right there. Huh. Okay, so this part, I think is one of the more tricky areas to miss orbs. Let's use this. No orbs here. Watch this guy, grab these. Only 3 scout flies left to go. You want to drop down here, because hidden down here is some blue eco, which I don't think there's any more orbs here. Now, I want to wait for this to respawn, because we're going to need all these blue eco goblins here. Take this one here. Down. Oh! This thing is pretty forgiving as it opens like when you're not that close to it, which is nice. Kill these lurkers. so they're not chasing you. You'll notice here there's some of these lurkers flying on these dirigibles, which we will have to eventually take care of, as you might have guessed. We'll grab this here. Now this looks like a little log adventure here, but we're not going to go on it just yet. Like I said, with the just dirigibles, workers on these dirigibles here, we have some more work to do before we go on. Kind of want to stop ourselves right here before we go on. There's that guy, take him out of the equation. Let's grab this guy, I guess, for shits and giggles. That A-grab zoomer is here for us conveniently.
Let's plow into those balloon lurkers and shoot.
And we're gonna plow into the balloon lurkers, like you said. But there's a bit of like a obstacle course here. Grab this guy. Careful, do not hit the bombs on the sides. They will hurt you. You can see there's some orbs and power cells lying around here. Over here, grab these. And over here. And there is some inside the skeleton over here. Don't go through too fast like I did, you might miss it. Oh. Oh god, he's coming after me. You can jump on these just by pressing left bumper. Gives you a little extra height. Not gonna be able to grab him right now. Yeah, see if you take certain turns like that, only like in this area really, you can unintentionally fall off, which is not that big of a deal. I normally don't jump off the edges of those because you can miss some orbs, because it kind of throws off your trajectory. So get that one first, and then just ride straight off, and you'll grab that power cell, no problem. Another one in the bank. 28 out of 101. Get this guy here, and I think there's one more floating around here. Yeah. Oh, we missed him. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait for him to come back down. Keep an eye on him. I think he's over here. He's gonna be over here, I think. Or he might be going around. Oh, here it is. This guy's just in a loop, I guess. They probably have their own distinct patterns. So we grab him, power cell comes out of thin air, over there, and we'll go grab it. Okay, come grab it. Let's go.
Good! You stopped all the mind-dropping lurkers. They've been threatening the waters around our village for weeks. Bring your zoomer back to the chance pad, and I'll teleport it back.
So yeah, that's like a side quest that she normally doesn't tell you about. You just kind of got to discover it on your own. Later, Kira and Samos will give you missions to do. This very first level, not so much. It just sort of leaves it up to you to explore, which is kind of nice. They don't tell you what to do right off the bat, which is nice because it just lets you explore. You know, your first time playing this game. It's really up to you to set the pace at the very beginning. For the jumping ones, you really just got to use the shadow of it. Make sure you go under it properly or else it'll hit you. Not too hard though. It's only hard if you make it hard. So here, speed ahead a bit. And once you get towards the very top, I think the logs stop coming down, so that's good. Get you, grab you for another power cell. Easy clap.
I have to admit, I'm impressed. You two didn't screw up. Now that the lurkers can't open that silo, they can't flood the world with dark eco and cause untold destruction. Wipe that ridiculous grin off your face, Daxter. The two of you have plenty to do. Get on with it.
So as you see him say right there, Samo said they're trying to open that dark eco silo to flood the world with it and ultimately destroy it. Which of course is very bad. We don't want the world to be destroyed. At least not by their hands. If we can prevent it, we might as well, right? And we'll just make sure we blow up all those. I think that should be the remainder of the orbs. And then at this point, a well-timed circle should prevent you from taking any fall damage. Grab all these orbs, and that is it. That should be all of the power cells except that muse we're going to return. We have all the scout flies and all the orbs like we just saw. We're 30% done with the game. We're going to make our way back to good old Sandover Village, baby. Good old Sandover. Yeah, and that right there is like a point where you're like, oh fuck, I'm totally screwed because I fell into the mist below. But that one part right there is not Misty at the bottom, which is kind of weird. Head back to the dock, and we're pretty much home free. So Misty Island, a little more complicated. There's a lot more areas to like get hurt and stuff, take damage. But ultimately, no big deal. And as we saw, that place had 150 orbs. So there are areas with 50 orbs apiece, areas with 150, and there are areas with 200 orbs. Which, the 200 orb areas, they're not bad. So, nothing to be worried about.
Hurry up with those power cells. I'm waiting at the head of Fire
Kira's
Canyon,
gonna remind us again that we need to go to the Fire Canyon because supposedly lurker armies are approaching in, and it's no longer safe for us to be here. But we ain't no biatch, so we're gonna grab the last 3 power cells that we need in this entire first section of the game, which will come from this oracle here and our
This must be a
the
precursor
sculptor.
oracle like the sage always goes on about.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
Now, just before we go on, like the voice that you hear in here, the precursors, all of that is very, very important to the storyline. Especially into the 3rd game. And if you remember this voice, like, it's just so cool. Like, I remember when I first discovered the big secret behind it, and those of you that played the whole trilogy, you know. But, like, very, very important stuff
For
right
your
here.
gift, another power cell is yours. You have proven yourself worthy. Here is a power cell.
And see, this is why it's nice to get enough orbs, you know, at once, so you can just press X twice, get your power cells, and be out of there. I think you can make this jump. Yeah. So right now we're just doing cleanup, basically. we gotta go talk to the sculptor, which will actually complete Misty Island. Even though we're not getting that power cell in Misty Island, the quest was actually completed there, so we'll get that power cell for that.
Oh, my muse! You saved her! Oh, you really are the best. Here, take this power cell. I won't need it now that I have my inspiration back.
He's all happy, we're all happy, we got our power cells, we're ready to get the fuck out of here. And move right on. Oh, camera angle, please. Please. Would it be an old PlayStation game if it weren't for bad camera angles? I think not. Ow. So just to do a quick run through, and this menu is really nice because it allows you to keep track of everything that you've done and collected. All 4 power cells in Geyser Rock. All of the orbs. All of the scout flies. Same thing here. Same thing here. Same thing here. Same thing here. And next up is Fire Canyon, which has 2 power cells, 7 scout flies, and 50 precursor orbs. You can see we've already got 550 orbs out of 2,000. How many? We have 30 something. We have 34 power cells out of 110, and 35 scout flies out of 112. So the next episode, we'll go through the Fire Canyon, and we'll get acclimated in the Blue Sages village. There's the Fire Canyon, folks. So that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like for this absolutely amazing game. And yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one, where we'll be going through the Fire Canyon and pretty much getting to know the Blue Village. And then from there, we'll probably start another. Next episode's probably going to be pretty short, but yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.